Nibbles. J-Dog back to answer more goddamn questions. First and foremost, fucking Ricardo Vasquez. I don't know what the deal is with you, brah, but you said you sent a goddamn CD. Um, he did send $100 paid ski a review. Dog wants to do it. I got his read off here. It's basically just kind of telling about his, telling him to review his 10-track album. It's not a snore fest, old school death metal, so it says. You sent me a CD. When did you send it, man? I emailed you back like literally the next day, the same day or next day. You sent me an email, giving me the heads up. I emailed you back. When did you send it so I could look out for it? I looked out in the shop today, and that was I think it was the last Friday, and today's a Friday, the whole fucking week, and it's not here, which is fine. I'm not in like a goddamn rush, but just let me know like it's not here yet. I'm not hearing back from you. No reply. That's on you, dude. So I'm gonna give this a couple more days, and I'm chucking this in the fucking trash, and I'm assuming it ain't coming. Um, I mean, at least just reply. Oh, yeah, I sent it there. Another than that, well, okay, cool. Otherwise, I'm assuming you're dead or in jail, brah. Music matters. Goddamn order question. Thought of two topics for the channel. Better be good ones, brah. And I believe I already know your answer, like a true metalist, but have you ever bought a greatest hits album? Uh, kind of. But I'm not a big fan of them. I just don't see what the fucking point of is. Most bands I like every album by. To me, greatest hits, that's for bands like that. Honestly, just music I don't give a shit about. Like like Aerosmith. They have some good songs, but I'm not an Aerosmith fan. I'm just not. But do I enjoy some of their songs? Yeah, they do have some good songs. Um, Again, I've said it before. I think the song "Hotel California" by the Eagles, even though it's a slow, ballady, fucking whatever kind of country rock song almost. I think it's a good song. I don't know, maybe because I heard it so young as a kid. I do think it's a good song. I've heard other songs by them like, holy fucking fuck, ski this shit blows chunks. So to my knowledge, I like one song by them. Um, but, but, and this is the only greatest hits that I'm thinking that I actually did bought, and it's a good buy too, goddamn it, is the Carcass double CD Japanese CD. It's a it's double disc. Very cool disc. You know what's funny is that's one of the first Carcass things I bought. Not only that, 'cause you got to remember this is we're talking. I think I bought that at like this is early, and I think I was 14. I was either 13 or 14 when I bought that. It was one of the first CDs I bought. I'm pretty sure I bought it on CD now because they almost had to have because they sold the Japanese pressings. That's how I got like Cannibal Corpse Bloodthirst when it first came out. The Japanese bonus track. One of the bonus tracks, Japs. I'm trying to think that I bought from there. Dying Fetus Destroy the Opposition. Got those directly from John Gallagher. Ducking the Dog now. The old Gallagher fucking used to email us back. Remember the Three Brothers? Bought Destroy the Opposition was the new album. Reduce the Slavery is the song of the bonus song on there. Fan fucking tastic. Good ass lyrics too. Mm-hmm. Dog must say so himself. But the Carcass double disc, it's got from all eras. And ironically enough, there's a there's live tracks too on the bonus. I think on a second disc. Um, I can't find them on any other thing. I don't even I couldn't even find them on YouTube. Granted, I gazed like slowly at the gym just to listen, but the live versions, specifically the song "Corporal Jigsaw Quandary" off on Necroticism, the live version is probably my favorite version of that song on that double disc. Especially when the dual vocals first hit in, like with its like first minute of the song when Bill and um, grimly amputated. I believe that's just what he says. When they both do the dual vocals, it sounds cool. It sounds better than the goddamn album. Like when you go back to listen to the album, it sounds god damn, that was kind of weak. It sounds badass as a motherfucker on that. It had the outtakes of the Swan Song songs. So like ever increasing circles, which I think is a good goddamn song, catchy as shit. Um, it had some Genital Grinder 2 was on there. So like what was all the original Appeal sessions? It's all eras. So it's a really cool disc. From all the way from Recaputrefaction era all the way to Swan Song. And to my knowledge, that was the last official release they did because it was post Swan Song. I think it was even post Wake Up and Smell the Carcass. And that is considered a best of. I think it just says Carcass best of. but it's got the Japanese print on there. The book, nice big booklet too, dude. It's got the stuff all in English and then all in Japanese. The characters, like, it's got to be probably a 16 to 20 page booklet. Um, Not saying I don't own any other best ofs, but I own that, and that's something that I would never get rid of. That signed by Michael Amott too. When I first met, he's the only one I met. I do want to meet very much so Bill and Jeff. I mean, ideally, meet the three originals, Bill, Jeff, and Ken. I'd like them to get to sign my Reek and Symphonies of Sickness. I would definitely, if I had to bring one thing, I would bring my Symphonies of Sickness picture disc. It's one of my favorite looking pictures. I'd bring that for sure to have all three of them sign it. Going on the wall, then, goddamn, it's not currently on my wall. My Reek Putrefaction, goddamn, bootleg picture disc, goddamn, it's limited 300 copies. Dog owns it, of course. Pretty sure that one's on the wall. Is it on the wall? I think it is on the wall. Pretty sure it's on the wall. But I'd like to bring both, but I don't know if they'd piss and whine and mess their goddamn panties up because it's a goddamn boot. Like, I don't know, fucking Earache didn't do it officially, and some homeboy goddamn did it. Dog thought it was awesome. Dog fucking bought it. I don't fucking tell you, blah. So just to make up for it, I got the official too, goddamn it. I bought that for $100 on when I bought Symphony of the Sickness. I think it was 2001 or so. 2001, so I was 15 or 16. I remember I was going eBay crazy at the time when I finally got my eBay account. Like, this is fucking great. And I bought Symphonies of Sickness on Picture Disc. And I think it was $100. But getting that would sign, but I would also like to do a interview. I mean, I busted balls, so I probably burnt that goddamn bridge, which I hope not, because dude, like, it's funny, like it's so cool when I meet guys that are cool as fuck. Like, for example, Internal Bleeding, cool as shit, dude. Even the Corn Boy was fucking cool. Yeah, he likes some bad goddamn music, and ooh wee, wardrobe definitely don't fit the goddamn bill. But I mean, super cool guy. I even met him a second time the week after. He was at Maryland. He was just there as a fan. He was with this fucking smoke show of a goddamn girlfriend too. God damn, that guy pulls in some fucking tail. Holy smokes. Um, he came up, said hi, and then he was standing next to me, like, just ironically, like, bumped his again. Oh shit, man, how's it going? During severe torture. Very nice guy. And I fucking ripped on them like no tomorrow, busted their balls, and they're all cool about it. Chris was cool as shit. I can't remember all the other guys' names. Cool as fuck. Sherwood, he was cool as hell. I don't know why he didn't come back. I mean, again, he came up to me in Milwaukee. Hey, bro, what's going on? I guess from what I heard, he liked that I ripped on the bass player, not for the bill. So I've heard, from what I've heard, this is not me busting balls. This isn't me talking shit. This is just what I've heard. It could be completely false. It could be fucking true. I've heard Jeff is very arrogant and kind of stuck up. And I heard Bill is very laid back and cool. Yeah, not my words, just what I fucking heard. But I would like to sit down with both and interview them. But they might be like, the guy that was talking shit about us. I was like, here's the thing, though, dude. First off, I busted your balls a little bit, but I've also given you a fuck ton of fucking praise, for fuck's sakes. A fuck ton of fucking praise. And I'm the biggest goddamn Carcass fan you'll ever motherfucking know. Guaranteed. Well, Swan Song down, goddammit. Not that comeback bullshit. Although Surgical Steel's, I own it. I didn't pick up anything after Surgical Steel. I thought Surgical was an okay comeback record. I'm all right. It's in the air. I mean, it would have been awesome if you came back and you try to pick up after Symphonies or Reek era. You could tell it was just a mix of the heart work, necroticism shit. Unnecessary comeback, but it didn't suck. I mean, it was definitely better than some of these comebacks. You're like, holy fuck, wish you guys stayed dead. Oh, this is just B-A-D. This ain't even close to where the fuck you left off. Like, just sound-wise, it's a completely different man. Like, what was the goddamn point? I need to go back and listen to Surgical Steel, though. Again, I own it. I think I own a CD and an LP. I think I own that 10-inch, too, which was the Outcuts. I'm pretty sure I do own that. But that other 10-inch that came out around Torn Arteries time, god damn, put it on in the shop. I'm like, fuck me, Dad, this is just bad. So, full disclosure, I never listened to Torn Arteries because Torn Arteries came out after. Now, I will say this: when I heard about Torn Arteries and I heard the coming out, I'm like, that's a Torn Arteries. I was like, that's a fucking awesome goddamn title. So I'm gonna check that out. So the 10-inch sucked, but cool fucking title. Can't hurt to throw on a player. Gotta be honest, when I saw the cover, don't even want to like it. So I didn't check it out. Maybe it's still good as day. Don't know if I own any other goddamn best ofs. I probably own something. Do I own a Cannibal best of? No. Deicide. I know there is a Deicide one, but yeah, did I even buy that? Met the Deicide one, was probably around Serpents of Light, maybe at Incinerate time. I'm just like, I own all the songs. Like, well, why would I need this? Um, King Diamond, I don't. Oh, I do own that. Yeah, I do own that King Diamond. What is it called? Dangerous Meeting LP as well. Oh, that LP's hard as fuck to get. I do own that. Pretty pointless release, but I own it. So yeah, not too many. For the most part, I think they're useless. Uh, and if Hollywood does a Deicide movie, who would you want to play GB? I vote Raw Sewage. Raw Sewage. Why the fuck would you want Raw Sewage? I mean, I guess facially they kind of look similar. Ross better be a damn good actor though, because Ross don't have the. I mean, personality wise, they're drastically different. Glenn is kind of more of a. If he's in a bad mood, you're gonna know. Again, I've only met him twice, very briefly, and I know people that know him. He's a kind of like a no bullshit guy. He's not gonna sugarcoat. He doesn't care if you like him, doesn't not. As opposed to Ross is just very friendly. He's like kind of the like very friendly. Like I get the vibe he's the type. He's gonna be kind of go out of his way to try not to hurt your feelings, unless you're just a complete dick for no reason. Um, you know, I could be wrong on that, but I get that vibe. I get the vibe that he's just overly friendly to even people that he's probably not the biggest fan of. And so yeah, but unless he's a very good actor, and yeah, 'cause I guess facially is similar. Yeah, the dark hair, the beard, shit, like I guess. But I mean, that's a silly what if. What Deicide movie? Deicide, like, what are they going to a movie about? What? And my thing is, who would I want to play GB? If they're starting a movie tomorrow. Here's an idea. I want GB to play GB because it's gonna be more of a documentary. Like what the fuck else? Goddamn fucking flies! I hate these fucking useless insects. And lastly, why are there so many goddamn one-sided T-shirts out there? Fuck what I know, brah. I don't know everything about everything. I mean, I know it's more costly to do two-sided, but if they a shirt of an album worship, I think it's a no-brainer to have the original artwork on the front and have all the song titles at the very least in the back. I have one for Master of Puppets with all the songs in the back, but I wear it very sparingly because I don't feel I am strong enough to flip canoes daily like you. Dude, I don't think I'm strong enough either for to flip that canoe this all goddamn day. To be honest, it sucks because every time, like, I don't own any Slayer shirts either. I think I might have picked up one of those Face the Fucking Slayers, but they're now I don't fucking remember. But nonetheless, like a Show No Mercy shirt or something, I would totally wear it. But at the same time, I wouldn't because, dude, again, I think of metal bands. I literally think I'm not even counting Metallica because they checked out as far as I'm concerned. What do you mean they checked out? They checked out in the sense that they are so goddamn commercial that they don't. To me, okay, what I was gonna say is they don't identify as a metal band in my book, but they do. That's not the words I'm looking for. But in a sense, that means literally nothing. That's like saying, "Do you like burgers, bro?" And they're like, "Yep." And you're like, "What kind of burgers you like?" "Oh, I've had McDonald's." I was like, "What other burgers you had?" "I've never had anything else." You don't qualify for liking burgers because there's a possibility you can go to a fucking gourmet restaurant or make them at home, fresh off the grill, that you wouldn't like them because they taste drastically different. That is so. It just doesn't even count because it's so big. Everybody's heard it. Everybody's had it. It doesn't even count. Slayer's as big as Slayer is and annoying their fan base is, they are not even close to the size of Metallica. I can tell you that for a fucking fact. For example, I have met people that have never heard of Slayer. Now, it's kind of like, where the fuck you been, brah? But I have met them, like multiple. I have never met a human being ever in my entire life that hasn't heard Metallica. Now, I know Athnar's fucking asinine goddamn reasoning, but dude, okay, but I'm not talking to 5-year-olds. And if I am, it's because it's my fucking niece or something, and I'm not talking about music. Hey, what'd you think of Master of Puppets? Of course she doesn't know what the fuck that is. I'm talking about 18 years old. I mean, in all honesty, dude, 18 and above. Because under that, what the fuck am I even talking to you for, anyways? Unless you're just a nice kid at the gym, or maybe you're a fan of the channel that came up. But what I'm getting at, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying I'm above you or anything like that. What I'm getting at is, I'm not going to go out of my way to talk to a kid because I'm not a fucking goddamn pedophile, fucking weirdo. What am I going to talk to you about? Unless they came up to me on their own, again, at the gym to ask questions, because some kids do, and they have a decent fucking head on their shoulders, and they look like a complete jackass. I'll give them I'll communicate with them. And then I've met, some 16, 17-year-olds, etc., from the channel coming up as fans. Like in Milwaukee and Maryland, I have met some. That's cool. That's different. That's because you're coming up to me and it's fans. I don't fucking feel weird. But I'm not going on my way in Walmart to talk to a 14-year-old. Hey, bro, have you heard of Metallica? Jesus, fuck, might goddamn get arrested. What are you trying to pick this? What are you pick this little boy up? Fucking goddamn weirdo. And understandably so. It's like, yeah, why are you 40-year-old man? What the fuck are you doing talking to a 14-year-old on your own? So, having said that, no, I have not met a single person that hasn't heard of Metallica. So they kind of check out. But Slayer, it's hard to find someone that hasn't heard them. Or let's just put it this way: even if it's hard to walk in any public setting that has 30 or more people, again, a Walmart or some setting like that, and there's not going to be a Slayer poser fan in my goddamn book. That's good. And they're always going to Slayer, bro. And it's like, it's Rain and Blood, Seasons of the Abyss, God Hates Us All. Ugh. What's your favorite song on Show No Mercy, bro? Which one's that again, bro? Greatest goddamn metal record ever fucking written. I mean, come on. So that's why it's just, yeah, you're just asking for unwanted attention. But as far as back designs, I think I'm personally a back t-shirt guy myself. I like back print. Why they don't do them, I don't know. I could say this: the kind of like what I call geezer metal, and I like me some geezer metal. Um, it seems like they do less back prints, and the older guys, these 50-year-old guys up, they don't like too many back prints. I'm not going to mention any names. I know some guys who know some / met some. Oh, goddamn shit, my eye, goddamn it. So where they won't wear a back print. I'll give you one example. I'm not going to say a fucking name here. It's nobody you're going to guess, so don't even bother. It's nobody I've ever really talked about this channel. Maybe he's gotten brought up once or twice on the channel in some type of context, but don't bother guessing. You're never going to guess. I think before the detectives come out there. Merciful Fate, don't break the O shirt. He didn't want the back print that says, I deny Jesus Christ. Oh, the wife won't like that. Can't go out. You're that goddamn pussy whip, brah. Your wife's telling you what to fucking wear. There's that syndrome going on. So I think that crowd in general, not all of them, don't like back prints, and hence they're not going to print them. Others, it's obviously cheaper to print no back, so I'm sure it could be a cheapo thing. And I noticed too, it seems like the punkers and the hardcore crowds, they kind of like one-sided shirts. And then, general rule of thumb, if you have any like the brutal death, any of the suffocations, the dying fetuses for sure, the devourments, you almost have to have a back. That crowd wants back. They want big prints and they want back prints. Again, there's exceptions every goddamn rule before some fucking fat goddamn juggalo fucking New York slammer comes in here. Nah, bro, I like small print and fucking goddamn one-sided. All right, well, you're the fucking exception to the goddamn rule, because I'm telling you for a fact, most of them like it. Just like the Cradle of Filth crowd. They like front and back, and they like neck to ass fucking prints. I'm in the middle. I don't like neck to ass, but I like enough goddamn ink on there where I feel like I'm not getting ripped off. But yeah, I like a back. I like my backs. What I like for a back T-shirt, I like the following. I like either the best is if you have a second piece of art from the album. That is the best that you include that on the back. Outside that, if motherfucking if you fucking earned your goddamn stripes, you can put a band photo on the back of the shirts. You better look metal. For example, internal bleeding doesn't get to go on the back of a shirt. Granted, at this point, at least Chris has earned his stripes in the scene. I'm not wearing that guy on the back of my shirt. Ian Fowler's the biggest goddamn super fan. Devourment, same thing. You can't say Molested and Decapitated hasn't earned his stripes. It has, but I'm not putting homeboy ass fucking slammer, white wife beater, non-repulsion listening fucking Mike Majeski on the back of my goddamn t-shirt. Ain't motherfucking happen. I'm not wearing that ass hat on the back of my fucking, on my back. I'm just not. Actually, perfect goddamn timing. We're talking about in text is group WhatsApp thread. Me, Easy, and C-Dog. We got the licensing for some almighty goddamn Christian shirts. I've been saying for years. Dog needs it for years. And I'm talking years. Double digits, brah. Apocalyptic Revelations. Sure. Hell's doing them officially, of course. Got the license for them, and I remember asking about doing it. It seemed like it was always Easy E that always fucking pissed in my Cheerios on that one. I bring up, dude, it's gonna be all fucking ugly looking. Like, how you gonna put that on a shirt? I'm cut the fucking shit. It exists. I've seen it. I don't. Where have you seen it, dog? First time I've seen it, granted, I've seen online images, but the time I've seen it on a fucking physical body being worn, fucking slaying canoes all goddamn day. Centurion, Horizontal Chaos Gods, goated as fuck album. 666 smash fucking canoe skulls. Seth, the singer, later played drums for Severe Torture. He's wearing it in the live photo, and the Horizontal Chaos Gods album. That was the only time I seen it. Holy fuck. And Apocalypse Revelations, in case you haven't fucking known, or you're listening to this goddamn channel with fucking earplugs in, that is my favorite album to come out of fucking Brazil. That or Conquer's Armageddon. It's kind of a coin toss. I always stick with Apocalyptic because I've always said that for years. Every time I put on Conquer's, though, it's a goddamn coin toss. But Apocalyptic, I mean, Jesus fuck, man. Kings of Killing, that's, I brush my motherfucking teeth to it. That'll put fucking hair on that sack in no time. Get you kicking ass. So, we're doing shirts for that, and we said we'll go for the back. And I chose a band photo, because what else are you going to put? You're going to put the same old goddamn pentagram again? Not going to lie, in my opinion, song titles is kind of fucking lame. I do like tough guy phrases within reason, something that's not going to get me fucking shanked in Walmart and thrown out the goddamn parking lot. But the band photo I picked is, I think it's on the reissue CD, not the very original. DAWG owns both, of course, goddamn it. The original CD is just like the oranges, like when they're in fire. That would kind of look like a blurry piece of ass and a chest plate. Well, a back plate in this case. But there's a reissue CD, and it fits the fucking bill. Moise's big ass fucking inverted bastard cross. Look metal, etc., etc. Look, it's fucking grim and tough. And then for our Conqueror's Armageddon shirts, I said use that rough and tough, manly metal fucking band photo from the back of the original CD. I don't know what the reissue looks like, but I'm assuming it's the same. The back of the CD, which the three of them standing in that goddamn, looks like a fucking dungeon, but it's honestly probably their goddamn house. The arms folded, wearing the gauntlets and shit. I said use on the back. Two reasons. One, DAWG used to own a medium, goddamn it. There was a European pressing of it back in the early 2000s when the album came out. What was it, 2000, 2001 when the album came out? The U.S. tour one just had the pentagram, like that 3D looking pentagram. The European one had the band photo. I always thought the band photo was better, and it was less common because the pentagram back, number one, it's still available at Seasons of Mist. DAWG owns it, of course. It's just been available. They pressed it and pressed it and pressed it and pressed it and pressed it, which is cool. It's like, so let's just do something different. But again, so band photos in that scenario is acceptable. You got to look metal and you got to earn your fucking stripes. So, for example, if Desolus, let's say, so give an unbiased answer. I like Desolus, right? For their album shirts, get them on Hell's, goddammit. If they're like, hey, we want a band photo on the back, I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? You're on your first album. You don't even have a demo. You're a brand new band. You do not get to go on the back of a shirt. You have not earned your fucking stripes. Now, fast forward another 20 years, assume you still fucking look metal, assume you're still goddamn into metal, and you're putting out good, respectable shit. Now, we can put you on the back of a shirt. You got to earn your fucking stripes. Kronos can go on the back of a shirt. Cannibal Corpse can go on the back of a shirt. GB can go on the back of a shirt. King Diamond can go on the back of a shirt. Newbie Ham and Eggers don't go on back of shirts. For example, 200 Stab Wounds don't get that back of a shirt. Yeah, they're blowing up. They're popular. Haven't earned the stripes. Too goddamn new. Sanguizio Nutsack doesn't get to go on the back of a shirt yet. 20 years from now, they're blowing up. They're as big as goddamn Soulfly. Fine. Earn your motherfucking stripes. And then you get to get a band for the back. So that's kind of my criteria. And hopefully that's what goes through for those goddamn Christian shirts. If you see anything else, that means they fucked the dog in the ass. Like, seems to happen more than he likes. Come switch his urge, you know what to do. But the guy about to get by the morning later, goddamn it.